Any others? Any others wants to introduce themselves? Just guys, if
Hi,
you
my
tell
name is
about it.
Priyanka.
Yeah,
Is it
hi
audible?
Priyanka. Yeah, it's audible,
Hi.
Priyanka.
Yeah, I think I assume mine will be the different career of all of the people here.
Not
I
at
have
all.
7 years of experience in HR. So currently
Okay,
I'm in the US and I'm on my maternity break.
okay. Not at all, not at
To
all.
explore the
Not at all different,
Mhm.
Priyanka, because I will give you the I will tell the management to give you another link if you want to really want to think you are the weird one. That there is one more what do you say sessions are going on. Okay, in that
Mhm.
there is a B pharmacy person. Okay, who has the experience in the B pharmacy for a couple of years. I don't know how much experience he has it. Now still he is earning as a DevOps engineer. Okay,
Oh,
that is also that's why yours is not at all. That's only that all the areas have shifted to the cloud. Not only only the persons required person developers are only not interested or something like that. There are so many people who are there. Okay, they want to shift their career to the cloud because in the future that is only there. Okay, that's why.
mhm.
Yeah, thanks, Priyanka.
Yep.
What about others? This
Hi, this is Nihant. I'm
Hi,
working as
Nihant.
an application developer. I'm just curious to learn DevOps.
Okay, what kind of developer, Nihant? Full
I'm
stack.
Guidewire developer.
Sorry?
Guidewire developer.
Yeah, yeah, okay. You related to apps, right?
Yep.
Mobile apps. Okay.
No, not mobile apps, but it's a web app.
Okay, web app. Okay, okay. Okay, perfect. Any others wants to take or should I
Yeah,
continue?
hello. Hey, good morning.
Hi,
This
Akhil.
is Akhil, and I have recently completed my master's in computer science with a
Mm-hmm.
concentration in data science and big data. So
Mm-hmm.
right now, the current market has a big demand of DevOps here. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to learn DevOps too. I'm completely new to that.
Okay. Not at all. Thanks, Akhil.
Thank you.
Uh, okay. Any others wants to take before I continue?
Hey, hi, my name is Balakiran.
Hey, hi,
Yeah,
Balkan.
hi, Siva. So, I'm basically a mechanical engineer,
Okay.
and I did, I was kind of a uh, requirement provider for application development for our CRM tools in our company. I
Mm-hmm.
was a team lead over there for mechanical engineering, but I was getting all the requirements for applications for ERP and CRM.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now I took a break, and while the company was trying to go to cloud for all its services, so I thought I'll take some vacation break and try to learn DevOps and get back to the yeah. Yep.
It's good. It's good that you want to learn the new one. Okay. That's great. Thank you. Okay. If anyone wants to take it, or I will continue with the screen share. If does anyone want to?
Hi, I'm Harika.
Hi,
Can
Harika.
yes, I'm doing I had done government job in Andhra Pradesh since from 4 years. I want to shift to software side. That's why I'm had
Okay.
joined this course.
Okay. Nice to hear, Harika. And it's great that you want to learn the new things. Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know whether it is visible or not. Is it visible, guys?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Thank you. Perfect. First, I want to have few questions, like not, I want to answer the few questions which I get regularly, guys. Okay. Then I will go to the part where what we will be doing in the next 2.5 months. Okay. Be patient. And one thing I want to ask you here from this day onwards in the next continuous days, only one thing is regularity, guys. Okay, if you join the classes regularly, I give you the guarantee that in the next 3 months you will land in the job. After 2.5 months, just 15 days, or within the 2.5 months, you will land in the job, guys. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is the regularity gives you the perfection, guys. Okay, only one thing I will ask you from that, nothing else, only the regularity. Okay, you join the classes regularly, then you will surely, I will give you the guarantee that within the 3 months you will get land in the job. Okay, you will have the confidence that okay, I have learned something which I am able to face the interviewer. I have the confidence in that. I can give you that confidence. Only one thing is regularity. I won't ask you anything else. Okay, now let me first see few questions. Okay, already you have the questions. Okay, in your mind these questions are the what you say, regular Q&A. Okay, you will have the regular Q&A in all the not only the students, the experienced ones, everyone. Okay, I will answer all those Q&A now. Okay, I will only have the question and answer. Okay, then you can we will go on with the syllabus, what we will be learning in the next 2.5 months. Okay, first thing, guys. Okay, first thing, the question which I get is like, what is the market for the freshers? Okay, every time this is the first question, guys. It's like a top question for me. What is the market for the freshers? Okay, now just before answering this, okay, and just Google yourself, guys. Okay, Google whatever, LinkedIn or Naukri or anything. Okay, just go to the Naukri. Okay, if anyone say, most of the time I hear that I get the questions that like, Shiva, I want to join as a fresher. Okay, in the market they are saying there are no jobs for the fresher as a DevOps engineer or the cloud engineer. For those who say those kind of things, just open the Naukri and type AWS DevOps. Okay, type AWS DevOps. Okay, and select experience as fresher. Okay, don't keep the location. If you want to keep the location, you can keep the location and search. You can see, guys, how many 0 to 8 years, 0 to 1 year. Okay, 0 to 1 year. Okay, 0 to 2 years, 0 to 3 years. Okay, it is showing everything 0, guys. Fresher. Okay, everything 0. Okay, 0 is just passed out batch or any new one who wants to join. Okay, this is the main thing I want to show you here, guys. Okay, nobody, sorry, if anyone say that no jobs are there for the freshers in the AWS area because only they will hide the senior people, then just please open this and show it to them. Okay, you are in the market where they need at least, I think so, some of you are already working. I can see some of you are working as a developers. I forgot the name, sorry. In the meanwhile, I will remember the names. Okay, some of you are working already as a developers. You already know in the market, in your company, in your project, only for the 40 developers, guys. Okay, for the 40 developers there are only 4 cloud engineers and the DevOps engineers, guys. Okay, only 4, 10% of the people are there. Okay, you have to be, there have to be more, guys. They have to be more and more, and they are hiring more. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, there is no thing like only freshers, only senior people will be able to get the job, not the freshers. Okay, this is the first question which I get highest thing in the question, what is the market for the freshers? Okay, there are so many jobs, guys. You have to be patient. Okay, you have to be patient and apply it, and you have to crack it. And just one thing, remember, guys. Okay, just always keep it is practical. Okay, if for suppose you are hiring a person, okay, you are the interviewer, okay, employer, and you are hiring a person. Okay, if you are hiring a person as a fresher, okay, you will give a little bit less salary and you will have the more amount of experience. Okay, it is win-win, guys. For the two persons it is a win-win. Okay, and moreover you will have the experience and you will doesn't have the much pressure. Okay, you will doesn't have the much pressure. For suppose if you join as a like 5 years of experience person or 6 years of experience person, just imagine, guys. Okay, just imagine how much pressure will be there. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, it is, don't go with the highest years of experience. That is also one of the suggestion I give you, guys, because most of the students come to me as like, sir, I want to go as an experienced person and I will go on to go with this, and please help me with the resumes and everything. I'm ready to help, guys. Okay, I'm ready to help, but my suggestion is like, if you go with the 6 years of experience or something else, okay, then it is very difficult for you to take the pressure. Okay, when it is taking the pressure difficult, then you will be just leave it, guys. Okay, that is like dropping it beyond your experience. Okay, that's why should not take much pressure, and you should not take very free way. Okay, you have to be in the middle where you can apply for the jobs to 3-4 years of experience, guys. Okay, 3 to 4 years of experience, if you do it, then it is really really benefit for you, where you will have the much knowledge on it, and you will have the idea on it what you have to do. Okay, now the next thing which you have to take here, it is what is the salary. Okay, these are all the repeated questions, guys. That's why I'm just taking the first repeated questions, then I will go for the syllabus. Okay, what is the salary for the DevOps engineer or any cloud engineers? Okay, what is the salary in the market? Okay, now I can just give you one example, guys. I'm not exaggerating or anything. Okay, you can check in the same website what is the highest paid salary. Okay, what is the highest paid salary in this presently in India? Okay, presently in India, what is the highest paid salary is in the sense for the which designation, in the sense it is DevOps only, guys. Okay, now 3 to 4 years of experience, that's it, not keep more than that. 3 to 4 years of experience, you will get minimum of 15 lakhs package. Okay, 3 to 4 years experience, you will get a minimum of 15 lakhs package, guys. Okay, what is the salary in the market? And if you go as a fresher, you can see here itself there are freshers. Okay, how much salary, I think so some of them is not disclosed. Okay, but at minimum, if it is a fresher, they will charge they will give you the package of 4 to 5. Okay, because you are just a fresher, came out from the engineering college, or you just mastered your degree or anything, just 4 to 5 lakhs package. Okay, this is salary in the market case. Okay, now the third point which they will ask is what is the requirements, what are the requirements for me to gain, okay, as make it as a cloud engineer. Okay, DevOps engineer or cloud engineer, what are the requirements for me? Okay, are there any coding language is necessary? Okay, is there anything necessary for me to first learn those, then only I will can make it as a cloud engineer or DevOps engineer. Okay, only one requested, guys, that is Linux operating system. Okay, still if it doesn't know anything related to Linux, okay, still if it doesn't know anything, if you doesn't know anything related to Linux, we are ready to, sorry, we are have the syllabus in this Linux case. Okay, we have a syllabus completely, the first what you say, the first sessions, from next session onwards we have to learn first 4 to 5 sessions, guys. Okay, 4 to 5 sessions we'll be learning about the Linux case from the scratch. Okay, you don't need to worry, from the scratch. If you already know the Linux, I know some of you are already working as a developers use most of the time Linux. 99% most of the developers will learn Linux, but still we'll go from the scratch case. Okay, because the majority of the people doesn't know what is the Linux, because they will mostly using the Windows operating system. And if you know, if you already have the Apple products, then you are familiar with the Mac OS. Okay, most of the time they doesn't know what is Linux operating system and how to do it. Okay, we will be seeing the complete Linux operating system, guys, from the scratch, from installation part to the high level of taking the backups. Okay, to high level of taking the backup and recovery of the Linux operating systems. We'll be seeing this complete thing within the 4 to 5 days, the first 1 week of the session, guys. Okay, that's why what are the requirements in the sense that Linux. And if you don't know that Linux also, it's good, guys. No, don't need to worry. We have the syllabus here, and the Linux is included in that. Okay, now the next thing, the most question is like, what happens if I join into the company, and will they give the project directly? Okay, already there are few working here. They can already know the answer that nobody will give you the direct project, guys. Okay, nobody will say that from the day one onwards. They will say just sit in front of the system and do this work and do that work. First, they have to do the knowledge transfer. Okay, which we call as skating. You already listened about this, heard about it, which we call as knowledge transfer, guys. Okay, they have to give the knowledge transfer. If you are a fresher, they have to give the training to you. Okay, if you are a fresher, they will have to give the training to you. If you are comes as an experienced person, 3 to 4 years experienced person, okay, then you have to give the knowledge transfer. Okay, You already know that knowledge. Some of you heard about it, not knowing it, heard about it. Okay, the knowledge transfer will take at least 20 days to 1 month of time, guys, because it is a huge project. Or if it is a new project, for suppose they will hire the persons for the new project. When it comes to the new project, you will have more amount of time, yes, at least 1 month of time. Why? Because nobody knows about that project. If you are working already, if you join into the company already existing project, then they will have the knowledge transfer, which is called as a KT. Okay, if you join to the company and the new project only, it is means all the new members in the project. Okay, all the new members in the project, nobody knows anything. Okay, and it will take at least more than a 1 month of time to know something what is going on with the project and everything else. Okay, that's why don't get fear that. Okay, most of the time this is the question like, what happens if I just enter into the company and see, they will give me the task to do it or anything. Okay, don't get fear of that, because nobody will say directly on the first day do it. Okay, at least 1 month of time it will be there for you to, if you are joining as a fresher or if you are joining as a experienced person, you will have 1 month of time to get familiar with the company and familiar with the project and everything, guys. Okay, now the next thing is interview, guys. Okay, the next thing is interview. How much chances, possibilities of thing which will be there for the interview. Okay, just I'm in the interview panel since 8 years, guys. Okay, I'm in the panel with the 8 years. When I'm the senior engineer, still I was not in the panel. When I became the manager, team manager, then only I got a chance to be in the interview panel. Okay, since 8 years I'm in the panel, guys. Okay, first introduction. Okay, one thing I will take here, it is introduction, guys. Okay, when the person is saying about himself in the introduction part, okay, what he has done, I will ask the first question is like, for suppose Deepak is here, I will ask the Deepak like, can you please explain about yourself and what is your experience on the cloud and the DevOps, and what kind of situations you have faced and how you solved it. This is the first question, guys. And after asking first question, I will just sit and relax. Okay, in the interview panel. Now they will introduce themselves and they will tell the scenarios, and they will tell about the interaction what they have done in the previous companies, etc. Okay, in the first 5 minutes only, guys, I will decide whether I have to take this person or not. Because in that first 5 minutes only, the confidence in him, okay, how to give the presentation, confidence, his experience, okay, what you say, when you know something, okay, you already, everybody knows something, guys. Okay, some of you are really good at painting, some of you are really good at explaining something, some of really good at cooking. Okay, some, if you know something and you have the knowledge of it, there will be some, what is a positive vibe and confidence, more than confidence, right? I can't say ego, but there will be something slightly more than confidence. Okay, that will be there in your eyes. Okay, that will be there in your voice also. Okay, I have seen 9 years, guys. Okay, in that 9 years I have seen so many people have that confidence in the voice, guys. And so many people know that, okay, if something happens in this interview, I have something. Okay, I have, whether I have gained the knowledge or anything, that person I will take it, guys. Why? Because he is so confident that he can face anything. Okay, he is facing this interview. Okay, and it means he will face all the situations. Okay, that kind of confidence I will take check within the first 5 minutes, guys. Okay, the first 5 minutes I will check it, and then I will select the person. Okay, any interviewer, most of the interviewer, I can see here, some of you are 15 years, 18 years experience. I am only 13 years, guys. Okay, I'm only 13 years. There are few people who are more than me in this call. Okay, you can ask them, they are already in the panel. Okay, they can see themselves. Okay, in the first 5 minutes only they will select the person whether he is capable of not. Okay, then only I will ask the questions, guys, according to his introduction. Then I will ask the questions on which level he is in. Okay, that's why the introduction is very important, guys. Okay, the introduction is very important. And what I will teach you here, here in this case, how to introduce yourself. Okay, how to make the introduction more possible, that the interviewer will be asking you the questions which is interesting for you. Okay, just 20 minutes of the time, guys. Remove the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes In the half an hour of interview, the 20 minutes of interview, you have to catch
Shiva, we can't hear you. It's only me or others.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We lost
Yeah.
you.
Shiva, we lost you. Probably we'll text the message.
previously it is not recording. Guys, is it not audible?
Now we can hear you, Shiva.
Okay, from since how many time it is not audible?
It's hardly a minute.
Just yeah, 30
Okay.
seconds to minute.
It's hardly
Okay.
a minute.
Sorry for that. I was not seeing the screen. I was seeing the notepad. Okay. Okay. Then I will keep like this. Interview, I think so. Just I was saying about the interview, guys. Just 20 minutes of the time you have to crack the interview, nothing much. Okay, the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes remove it. Yes, only 20 minutes. The middle 20 minutes is the very important one, guys. Okay, the middle 20 minutes is the very important one. And some of the students ask me the questions like, sir, what happens if you ask me to screen share and write the code? Okay, what I am trying to sell here, it is there is no coding here, guys. Okay, there is no Java, there is no Python. If you want to learn Python, you could have gone to Python training only, not to AWS DevOps or anything. Okay, there is nothing coding like JavaScript or React, Angular, anything, guys. There is no coding. Okay, nobody will ask you to share your screen in the interview and write the code. Okay, nobody will ask you the show you the code and please explain this. Okay, there is nothing like that in the DevOps interviews, guys. Okay, hardly what I told you here in the in the requirements also I told you, right? Hardly they will ask you the commands. Okay, they will ask you the commands. I will show you the commands, okay. These are all the my running notes. I will prefer the previous thing. Okay, hardly the commands looks like this, guys. Okay, the commands looks like this. You can see two lines, two words of commands. Okay, two words of commands, guys. I hope you can learn at least two lines of commands and remember it. Okay, when it comes to the Docker like this commands. Okay, most of the time it will be like this: Docker version, Docker images. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, it is they will not ask you anything related to the code. Okay, they will just ask you anything related to the commands what we have learned, and I am guarantee you that you will learn the commands very easily, guys. Why? Because it is just two words. Okay, and it is simple English vocabulary. Okay, it is simple English vocabulary and it is just two words, guys. That's why it is easy for you to understand it and it is easy for you to learn it also. Okay, now the sixth point is like what? That's only the sixth point is like coding. Is there any code? Okay, is there any code, or only the BTech or engineering people only can learn the cloud or DevOps engineers or anything, guys? Nothing, guys. There is nothing. This I just told you. There is a V in the previous batch which starts at 6:30 or something like that. Okay, there is a B pharmacy one, guys. Okay, there is a B pharmacy one and years of gap. Okay, and still learning the AWS. There is no thing like only the engineering students or computer engineering students should learn the cloud. Okay, nothing like that, guys. There is nothing, and you don't need any prior cloud experience also to learn the cloud. You don't need any IT experience also to learn the cloud. Okay, that's why I'm telling you there is no need of coding. There is no need of any degree. Okay, anything to learn here and get the job. Okay, now these are all the things which most of the time which I get the questions, guys. That's why I started with the questions only. Okay, Q&A like that. And one thing, one more small question from my side, what it is here, this one is like, why AWS DevOps? Why not something? Okay, why AWS DevOps and why not something? The first thing for me is it is money, guys. I will say money only. Why? Because huge salaries. Okay, because all we are learning or doing the job, of course nobody is doing the job for the satisfaction or anything. If anybody say that is a lie, guys. Okay, job satisfaction, nothing. We are doing the job just for money. Okay. And we have to, because that is our hard earned money. Okay, we are sitting in front of system for 10 hours of thing, and we are earning from, and we have to get that. Okay, why AWS DevOps? In the sense, first is it is the highest in the market, and it is the future. Okay. And one more thing, guys, there are so many developers or in this call, and they can answer themselves or to others also. Okay, how many times they have learned other things other than what they have learned few years back. Okay, for suppose 2019 they have learned something, and again they have to learn in 2021 or 22. Okay, they have to keep on learning, guys. Okay, what I'm trying to tell here it is, for suppose I can give you an example. My cousin is there. He is nearly almost 20 years of experience. He is the JavaScript developer. He is a full stack developer. Okay, he started with the Java, normal Java, and he learned JavaScript. Okay, for his career, he had learned the JavaScript, and afterwards he learned the Angular JavaScript. Okay, then he started learning React JavaScript. Now he is learning React JavaScript. Okay, I asked him what you are trying to do is like, he was saying, I am upgrading myself. Okay, he wants something is new coming in the developing part. Okay, something is new coming in the developing part, and he has to update himself. Why? Because if he doesn't update himself, he will not be in the team lead position, and he will not be able to get the what do you say appreciation or anything in the market. Okay, if he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it hike or anything. But when it comes to the cloud, guys, I'm not saying you doesn't need to learn anything, but for the next 20 years, okay, for the next 20 years, these are the same tools, guys. Okay, these are the same tools for the next 20 years. Okay, you can just google the word Jenkins. Okay, the word Jenkins, this is one of the DevOps tool. Okay, you can google it. When I started my career, before my career only, there is Jenkins. Yes, still the persons are using Jenkins. Okay, what I'm trying to say here it is, these are the tools. Okay, these are the tools. They will have the version upgrades, but you don't need to what you say learn something different beyond you have learned 20 years ago. Okay, I started my career as 2009. Before 2009 only, the Jenkins is there, guys. Okay, now it still is working. Okay, it still is there. 2009 is there, still 2024, still Jenkins is there in the market. Okay, how it is in the sense, it's the same tool. Before they were not using, and now they are using. Okay, if anybody knows here 90 80s kids or anyone, they already know that Facebook is started in 2001 or 2000 only, guys. But nobody knows at that time what is Facebook. Okay, in 2010 onwards, they've got to know that okay, Facebook is there. We can chat with our old students, old school friends and everything. Okay, nobody knows that it is started 10 years ago only. After 10 years, the person got billionaire. Okay, before 10 years only he started the Facebook, guys. Nobody knows that. Okay, now what I am trying to say here it is, these are the tools. If you learn now, the next 20 years you don't need to worry about it. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to upgrade yourself. But if you want to upgrade it, you can learn little bit more tools. Okay, if you want to upgrade yourself, you can learn more tools, but there will be no more than the Jenkins. Okay, there will be no more than the Jenkins will be there. There is no guarantee that Jenkins will be evaporate in the thin air like that. Okay, there is nothing like that. Now if you see, if anybody is the 90s kids or anything, if I think so, some of you heard about C language. Now nobody using C language, guys. It is just evaporated in the thin air. Okay, why? Because nobody using that. Okay, it will not be happen like that. Nowadays Java is also happening like that, guys. In the next 4 to 5 years, Java will be evaporated in the thin air. Nobody uses the Java. Why? Because the JavaScript is there. Nowadays Python is huge now. JavaScript is there. React JavaScript. Okay, so many people are using the latest one, and they are just leaving the old ones behind. Okay, now what I'm trying to say is, there is nothing there in this DevOps like that. Okay, now these are all the questions which most of the time I will get it, guys. Okay, and one more thing which I can say, why the AWS DevOps only? Why not Azure, or why not GCP? This is also one of the experienced people ask me the question, guys. Okay, they will ask like why we should learn only the AWS only, why we should not learn Azure, why we have to select this AWS only. Okay, I will just give you Google answer only, guys. Then you will get an idea. Maybe you have searched this or not searched this, I don't know. Companies using AWS. You can see here our regular usage companies, guys. Airbnb, Netflix. Okay, daily usage you are using the milk and groceries, Big Basket. Okay, I have worked for the Big Basket, guys. As a freelancer, I have worked for the Big Basket. Okay, I handle the Big Basket project. Okay, now banking sectors, ICIC. Okay, the main thing ICIC is under the AWS, guys, and DBS Bank. Okay, if you know the DBS Bank and if you know the Maybank is one of the Asian bankers. If you know it, you can just Google it. Okay, Maybank. And if you go to the health services and if you go to the educational services, guys, you can use the Udemy, who is getting more number of highest number of what you say mentors and the learners. Okay, still Udemy is under the AWS only, guys. And Byju's. Okay, if you are kids, you are already sending the what you say tuitions or anything to the Byju's. The Byju's is also under the AWS. Everything is under AWS, guys. Instagram. Okay, Ola bookings. Whatever you are seeing the Ola bookings, that Ola bookings are also under AWS. Okay, the top level companies, guys. The top level companies are using the AWS, guys. Why can't they are showing you? Sorry, why they are not showing you the Azure? Why they are not showing you the GCP? Okay, this answers your question, guys. If anybody has the question, then this is your answer. Okay, most of the day-to-day requirements, everything is under the cloud only. Okay, I will tell you each and every example in the next few minutes, but just showing you what is what. Okay, now more than this, does anyone have any questions in the regular way? If you have any questions on normal things related to DevOps or AWS, don't go to the technicality. I didn't explain anything technicality, just normal regular Q&A question I have asked. Does anyone have anything more than this? Then you can ask me now, or I can just move to the topics where you will be seeing the technical way. Does anyone?
Sir, I
Okay,
have a question.
yeah, please.
Sir, DevOps is different, cloud is different.
Yeah, good question, Dipka. Cloud, because of the designation, we have separated. Okay, if you learn AWS, okay, then you will have the cloud engineer. Okay, the designation. If you learn the DevOps, they will call you as automation engineer. Okay, both are totally different. Deepika, I will give you one small example. Okay, AWS. Okay, AWS is like a outside boundary wall. Okay, you are constructing. Okay, you are constructing how much, for suppose you are constructing a home. Okay, how much boundary the fencing wall is strong, that much house your strong, sorry, your house will be safe. Okay, nobody attackers can attack, nobody rob you can your house. Okay, that's why they will have the huge walls will be there. Okay, boundary fencing walls will be there. Just imagine that AWS is the fencing wall. Okay, AWS is a fencing wall. Okay, and inside that fencing wall, the what you say your house is the application. Okay, your house is the application. Okay, that is the DevOps, what you are keeping inside the fencing wall. Your house is there, right? How to keep it, where to keep it, everything the DevOps engineer work. How to construct the wall. Okay, how to construct the fencing wall, how much strong it should be there, everything it is the AWS engineer work. Okay, both are totally different. Nowadays, why we are combining that AWS and DevOps? Okay, why we are combining that AWS DevOps is because the companies, the MNC companies and everyone thinking that why I should hire two people for the same work. Okay, let's hire only one people and combine that thing, which is called as AWS DevOps engineer. Okay, just because of paying more amount of salaries to each and every person. Okay, few years ago in the 2013 to 14 time, Okay, they used to have the two different engineers, a cloud engineer and the DevOps engineer. But the MNCs thought that why I should pay more amount of money to each and everyone, why I can't combine thing and only one person will be there. Okay, they have given offer that whoever learns the other one. Okay, for suppose you are the AWS and I am the DevOps, we both are together working. But MNCs, the company manager said that I will keep only one person, that one person should learn other person's work also. Okay, what it means, like you have to learn my work or else I have to learn your work. Okay, then one person only will be there. That's why it combined together like AWS DevOps engineer. Before it used to be separate only, the cloud engineer and the automation engineer. Now they have combined it. Okay, this is your question answer, Deepika. Is it
Okay, sir.
understanding
Thank
or
you, sir. Yes,
okay?
sir.
Oh. Now, anyone, any other questions?
Uh,
Regular guys.
so,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, Shiva, this is Adarsh here. So,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
question is, so when you talk about this training, right? So, is it cloud agnostic, whatever you train? Like, let's say I learned the AWS DevOps. Now, if I want to tomorrow, so if you want to
Mhm.
switch to GCP or the Azure, like
Mhm.
how different would it be? Like, what are the things that will not be covered in this that has to be covered on that on a different training?
That is also the regular one. Um, just your answer in your question, and the answer is there. What you have mentioned between these two, you said first AWS DevOps, then you said GCP DevOps. What is the difference? Okay, the cloud is the difference. Yes, DevOps will be the same. Okay, DevOps will be the same, the cloud will be the difference. Okay, in that cloud also the architecture will be the same. Okay, the architecture, the word architecture will be the same. Okay, only the usage, the words. Okay, for suppose in the AWS I will call something else, like for suppose I will call server as EC2. Here I will call something else like server is like instance, something, what the names will be the difference. Okay, you said you are working for IBM, right? You are work for the IBM middleware. Am I right?
Right, right.
Others, you are there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Have you worked on IBM cloud anytime?
Not on
At least
IBM. I worked on OpenShift, uh,
OpenShift.
which
Okay.
is the
Oh,
the on-prem
OpenShift. Yeah.
cloud, and also on the GCP. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. If
mm.
you worked on OpenShift, okay, you have worked on GCP also. Then you know the GKE engine. Have you
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
on
yeah. I do.
GKE
Yeah,
engine?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know the architecture of GK engine, right? What is meant by cluster, what is meant by servers inside in it. The
Right, right. Yeah.
architecture will be the same. Okay, the architecture will be the same. Just the word is GK engine, Google Kubernetes engine. Okay. Now the same word which is in the AWS is Elastic Kubernetes Service, EKS. Just the name is different. Okay, the name is different. The complete architecture, what you have learned in the GK engine, is same is as equal to EKS in the AWS. Okay,
Okay.
what I'm trying to say here is the naming, some of the infrastructure, the naming will be the difference. Okay, everything will be the same. Okay, the cloud, the DevOps is completely same, guys. Whatever it may be, any cloud you take, the DevOps will be the same. Okay, the automation
Nice.
engineer work is the same. The cloud
Got it.
engineer work will be only the difference where he is working on.
Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is the DevOps part we'll be learning as part of this. Is if in case we want to switch to Azure, so we just have to learn the Azure cloud knowledge.
Yes, exactly. If you want to explore more, as I said, if you remember in the starting of this class, I said I am also one of the IBM employee. Okay, when I want to shift from IBM to other company, nobody has accepted me because I know only the IBM cloud. I know AWS and IBM. Okay, I entered into the IBM because of AWS. When I working on IBM, then I want to shift the company. Nobody was accepting me because of I am the IBM cloud. Okay, then what I said is, what I did is, like, I started learning Azure GCP. In my resume I mentioned that multi-cloud engineer. Okay, because I know AWS, I know IBM, I know Azure, and I know GCP. I kept all these four and make it as multi-cloud engineer in my resume. My heading is multi-cloud engineer, Shiva multi-cloud engineer. Okay, then the resume was accepting it. Okay, I used to get more and more calls. because I know multi-cloud. Okay, what I'm trying to say here it is, if you
Yeah.
learn only the IBM, what I'm trying to say, I'm just taking example of IBM, guys, not another things. Only I'm saying example of IBM. I was IBM employee and I was saying that I know AWS at that time of IBM, but nobody was accepting me because you are experienced. I have worked for IBM more than 2 years or 2.5 years. They were telling me that you have worked on only on IBM for 2.5 years, you have forgotten the AWS, that's why we are not accepting you. Okay, this kind of thing was there for them. Okay, then I started giving my resume multi-cloud. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, others tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, and relevant to the years of experience, the salary you were mentioning, right? So you said 3 to 4 years. Is that any experience or is it relevant to DevOps?
It's relevant to.
Okay. So now you like if uh, so with
Others, you are
experience,
working. Let's
yeah.
let's talk frank to frank and practicality. Okay, you are working as a developer. Okay, if you want to shift your company, okay, you can't keep it as a developer and apply as a DevOps. Nobody will accept you. Okay, you have to change your resume that I have worked here in the IBM as a DevOps. Okay, and then I'm shifting into the company. And moreover,
Mm.
okay, you already working, and I don't remember, one of you are also have the more senior than me. I'm only 13 years old, some of you is 15 years. Okay, if the background verification, some of the students, guys, here also in this call there are so many students, they might say that what happens if I have the background verification. Okay, some of you are one, I think so, Priyanka is the HR. Okay, if what happens if the HR, what you will do, Priyanka, you will just ask the company whether this person is there in that company or not. Am I right here, Priyanka? You will ask the person, you will ask the company, you will mail the company, or you will have the group that whether this person is working in your company or not. And if you ask which project, they will not mention you. Why? Because that is the confidentiality. Am I right, Priyanka? Yes or no? I think so. Priyanka is on mute. Okay. What I'm trying to say here, guys, if anybody
Yeah.
asks about your background verification, they will just say that whether this person is working in your company or not. They will can't reveal your project. They can't reveal anything about you. Why? Because it's a confidentiality. Okay. Just they can ask you whether this person is working in your company with this ID or not. That's it. Nothing much more than that, guys. Okay. Is it clear, others? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So in similar lines, like how much the salary range would be for like let's say 15 to 18 years experience people on DevOps.
That's totally depending on the market. Others. Why? Because why am I
What?
telling this?
Mm.
Because after certain amount of experience, the salary will be totally about your knowledge and what is your capacity. Okay, only limited amount of time you will have the 8 years or 9 years amount of time you will have the capacity to do. This is the market. For suppose that you have 8 years of experience, then this is your market. For suppose 8 years of experience, you will have the amount of 35 to 40, for suppose package 35 lakhs package. Okay, after 8 years of experience or more than that, then your package will be totally upon your communications, your confident, and how much manageable you are doing it. Okay, once if it is crossed the 8 years of experience in the IT industry, it is totally depending on your capability. Okay, totally depending on dependence on your capability. Okay, that's why uh, there is no thing such thing as like, I can't say that after if you ask me 15 years of experience how much it will be, I can't say, because it is totally depending on your capability. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Okay, let me just shift to the, what you say, the main parts. Okay, what we are learning. Okay, in the next 2.5 months, what we'll be learning and everything. Just please listen these things, guys, because each and everything is important. And I know some of you are already attended some of other demos also. Okay. Hmm, Srinivas. Okay. Do you think the console will be the same as the one will be the working real time project? Yes, Srinivas, it will be totally real time scenario. Just wait for a couple of minutes. I will explain you each and everything, the real time one. Just I have given until now, we have taken almost 1 hour of time just for introducing and what I am regular questions and everything. That's why the demo will be at least more than 1.5 hour. Okay, when we are having any demo, because the introduction part and this regular Q&A part will take most of the time. Okay, just wait for a couple of minutes, Srinivas. Then you will have you what you say uh, have the data. Okay, just give minutes. Okay, now let me show you what we will be learning, guys, the next 2.5 months to 3 months. I'm mentioning here 2.5 months to 3 months, guys. Why? Because some of the batches, some of the students will have how it like they are more interested and they will ask more and more questions in the sessions and everything. That's why I can't guarantee that the session will be exact 1 hour. Sometimes it will be 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes. You have to give me the spare time. It should be for 1 hour 10 minutes or something like that, guys. Why? Because if you are so much of interested and so much of asking more and more questions, then it will take more time. Okay, that's why I have mentioned you 2.5 months to 3 months. Don't say that exact 2.5 months it is not completed and everything, because I have seen some of the students saying that it is 2.5 months, you have not yet completed. Okay, because of asking more questions, then it will be taking little much of time. Okay, now let us come into the main part, guys. Please listen from here, the concentration. As I told you, first 1 week, guys. Okay, first 1 week you will be learning about Linux, guys. Okay, Linux operating system from starting onwards, guys. What is Linux? Okay, what is Linux? Okay, and what are the distros in the Linux? Okay, what is meant by distros? First of all, what are the distros in the Linux, and what is meant by distros, and what are the distros in the Linux? Okay, what are global commands? Okay, global commands in the Linux, guys. Okay, there is difference between normal commands and the global commands, guys. I will tell you the difference also. That's why I mentioned the word global. Okay, now the next thing is how to create the user. Okay, how to create the users in the Linux, users and passwords. Okay, which we called as management, user management was. Okay, until now, if you are already been to any company, any job, okay, you will give you a new laptop. Okay, a person will give you a new laptop, and they will give you the username, passwords and everything, guys. Until now, you are on the one side of the bench where you are taking the as a join as a new member into the project and everything. Once you have this job as a cloud engineer, okay, you will be on other side of the bench where you will giving you the sorry you will be the administrator, where you will give the passwords, username, you will create the username and passwords and hand it over to the new employees. Okay, new persons to the team or anything. Okay, this is will be the another side of the bench, guys. Okay, everything we have to learn here in the users in the Linux only. These are the basics, guys. Okay, in the Linux. Okay, and permissions. Okay, this permissions is like based on the hierarchy. Okay, for suppose if you are a team lead, you will have the different permissions. Okay, if you are a new fresher, you will have the new permissions. Why? Because if fresher has the full permissions, if we delete something, okay, then who will be the blamable? In the sense, the team lead will be the blamable, and you will be the blamable person where you have given him the full permissions. Okay, that is your job to keep him the according to the permissions level. Okay, next the part is like CPU utilization. Okay, CPU and memory utilization. Okay, this will be taken care of in the Linux. And the 7th point is backup. Okay, backup and recovery. Okay, if something happens, some hacker hacked your account, and what is the next step? Okay, they will ask you only, guys, because you are the cloud engineer. Okay, they will ask you that what you will do it, then you have to say that I have a backup. Okay, then I will retrieve the backup and we will continue our work. Okay, taking the backup is one part and recovering the backup is different part. Okay, you always some of the people will be learning only the backup, guys. They will not be learning the recovery. Okay, then what is the the use. If you don't learn the recovery, what is the use of it, guys? Okay, you have to learn both backup and the recovery. Okay, now the next one is scripting, guys. Okay, automation process. Rather than this word, I will use the automation process. Okay, now these are the things you will be learning in the Linux first 4 to 5 days, guys. Okay, you might see here 8 topics, but it will take more amount of time to explain in depth. Okay, to understand you. That's why it will take at least 4 to 5 days of the sessions. Okay, now after completing of this Linux, then you will have the confidence that okay, I can start working on the cloud. Okay, now we will be starting the AWS cloud. Okay, AWS cloud. From here onwards, we'll be starting the all the AWS cloud services. Okay, never say AWS tools, guys. There is nothing called as, there is nothing, the word is not there, which is called as AWS tools. Okay, which we called as AWS services, guys. Okay, AWS services. And now here you can see, I think so Srinivas asked the question here, now it will be there. Okay, you will be learning here everything practical and the real time, Srinivas. Okay, I am not like a person who will be teaching you on the PPT or anything like that. That's not my style of teaching. Okay, if anyone asks me what is your second job, in the sense, if you are not working as IT employee, I love to be a teacher, guys. Okay, I love to be a teacher. Why? Because I am a mathematics one. Okay, I love maths. Okay, I would love to go to the college or school and teach the maths. Okay, my profession, loving profession, is teaching. Okay, that's why I don't go for the what you say PPTs or anything like that and show you only theoretical part. Everything practical, guys. And I love to be drawing also, guys. You can see here, this is one of the previous badges and everything. This is the architecture. We'll be seeing the cloud architecture of the Docker. Okay, if you see other things like the main parts. Okay, everything will be under the what you say drawing part of the way. Okay, I will be showing you the architectures like this and everything this. Okay, why? Because I love to be showing you in a different way, in an understandable way. Okay, that's why everything will be practical and in the drawing and the what you say architecture view way. Okay, don't need to worry about it. Now let us start the AWS services, what you will be learning is. Why I'm telling you this, because you might already, this is frank to frank practical. Okay, already some of you are already listened other demos, or some of you might be listening in the next future other demos or anything. Okay, you can just see what they are telling you. Okay, you can just see what are the services they are telling you and what are the services they are teaching you. I can't blame others. What I'm saying this, I will be up to date. Okay, now present in 2023, what they are in the market, what is in the market. Okay, in 2023, what is in the market, that only you have to learn. If you learn what is in the market in 2017 or 18, then what is the use of it? Okay, that's why you have to everything up to date. Okay, now these are the services we will be learning here. Okay, first thing be after the AWS, after the Linux, first thing you have to be is AWS account creation, guys. Okay, I know some of you have already created the accounts and you know how to create it, but I can't say that if you have some of you only created it, I can't push on others that please create AWS account and come back. It is not a Facebook account or Instagram account, guys. Just enter your email ID and password, it will create an account. It has little bit more of steps. Okay, that's why first we will be seeing how to create an AWS account also. Okay, then only we will be starting the AWS. Otherwise, I can't push on someone, please learn on yourself and come back. It is not a proper way to do it. Okay, now the next thing, the first, this is not a service, guys. This is just telling you. The first service we'll be learning about here is IAM, guys. Okay, identity access management. Okay, identity access management. Okay, now what we'll be learning here in the identity access management is like, now until now you are using the what you say, if I ask you to create a Facebook account, okay, you will create a Facebook account very easily. It's on your name. Okay, I will tell you what is AWS account in the real time, how it will be. Just give you an idea, then we'll go to the next one. Okay, what it will be here, it is it will be created by the company. Okay, it will be created by the company. The account will be created by the company, and you will be all the sub users, guys. Okay, you will be all the sub users. Okay, for suppose, who will be the sub users? Your team members. Okay, who will be the team members? Like your cloud engineer, for suppose you are the team member cloud engineers, your colleagues will be the users of that account. Okay, it's like it's not like a Facebook. What I'm trying to say here, it is the company Facebook will be there. Okay, for suppose if you have any YouTube channel or anything like that, it will be under the company's account. Okay, you are all the users of that company's account. Okay, and each user will have the different level of permissions, case. Again, the same part will be repeating. Okay, what are the users, how many users will be there, how to create a user, what kind of permissions will be there. Okay, everything will be learning over here in the identity access management. Okay, always whenever you are learning something, okay, whenever you are learning a tool in the IT industry, first thing you have to learn here, it is identity access management. Okay, user management, guys. Okay, user management is very very important. Okay, why? Because you have to know. Okay, you have to know what is happening, which user is what, doing what. Okay, I will give you just one small example and I will shift back. Okay, for suppose here Adarsh is there. Okay, Adarsh and what do you say? Balkiran is there. Okay, two persons are the members of the team. Okay, now one person deleted something. Okay, one person deleted something. Now, who, if we know, sorry, if they are sharing only one access, okay, nobody knows that who has done that. Okay, if you have the same key, okay, just make it as a bank locker, and both person Balkiran and the others have the same key, and the money is gone from the locker inside in it, and you can't blame both person. You have to blame only one person. Only one person is the person who robbed the locker. Okay, but whom to blame it? For suppose if the two persons have the two keys, okay, with the different code. Okay, now it will open with the both keys. Okay, the locker is there. Okay, Adarsh has one key and Balkiran has also have one key, and the locker will open with the two keys. Okay, both keys it will get open. Now if the money is not there inside the locker, if we do the reverse engineering, who has opened the key, who has opened the locker, with which key it has opened, then easily find out that okay, others opened the locker and taken out the money. Okay, these are the simple things, guys. These are the things which you have to learn as a cloud engineer. Why? Because every time in the IT industry, the blaming game will be the top priority. Okay, you already know it if some of you are working. Okay, the blaming game is the top priority, guys. That's why you have to learn how to create the users, how to give the permissions, roles, policies. Everything will be there here, guys. Okay, roles will be there, policies will be there. Okay, how to create the users. Okay, users management will be there. Okay, everything will be there here, guys. Okay, you have to learn this. That's why the first service will be the IAM service. Okay, the next thing, which is VPC, guys, virtual private cloud. Okay, virtual private cloud. Now, what is this virtual private cloud? Okay, we will be seeing how many regions are there in the AWS. Complete this part, guys. I'm telling you, if you learn this VPC, okay, your AWS part will be very very easy, guys. You will be learning this only one topic called as VPC, virtual private cloud. Okay, it is total. Your next 1 month will be very easy. That's why I will tell you, when I'm teaching this VPC, I will tell the students that tomorrow I will be teaching VPC. Please don't miss the class. Why? Because if you miss that class, then your next complete AWS will be what you say. It is difficult. It will be like something nightmare. Okay. Once if you know the VPC, what is the architecture view? Okay, how it will be the architecture view and everything. Then it will be easy for you to understand what is what. Okay, the next 1 month will be easy for you. Okay, this is the architecture. Okay, just showing you how it will be. I lost it, I think so. It's okay. What is happening, we will see. Okay. It will be an architecture view, guys. Okay. Now, if you learn this, what is meant by subnets and how it is, I will just give you what you will be learning here. Okay. Each topic, if I go in depth, it will take more time. What you will be learning here in this VPC, in a sense, just one idea. Just ask yourself, all our accounts. Okay. Now, just imagine, I have shown you the companies, right? Okay, all accounts, Netflix is there, Nokia is there, Apple is there, Airbnb is there, GoIbibo is there. Okay, all the companies are using the AWS accounts. Okay, if it is already in the cloud, okay, if it is already in the cloud, if one person hacks one thing, why the sorry, why the same person can't handle the other? Okay, just simple thing, guys. Just imagine if bank is there under one bank, the AWS bank, all the people having the lockers. Okay, GoIBB is having the locker, Netflix is having the locker, Make My Trip, everything having the lockers in the bank. If the robber came into the bank, why the person will only take the money of the sorry, not why, will the person able to take the money of the what you say, GoIBibo or Make My Trip? He can take all the person's money, right? Okay, these all the persons having the lockers in the bank, AWS bank. If the robber hacked the AWS bank, will be able to hack all these, or will be able to hack only the particular one? Okay, have you ever listened the news like PayPal? I don't know how many listen the news in 2022, not 23. PayPal got hacked, guys. PayPal got hacked, but nothing money is gone. The hacker, what he wants to do is like, he wants to show that PayPal company is weak. Okay, PayPal company is weak, and he leaked all the top transactions of the company. Okay, what it means, like, for suppose I'm sending some money to others, I'm sending some money to others is like $1 million. He revealed my account number, others account number, and transaction ID. Okay, it means the public got to know that my what you say, my account is not safe. Okay, public got to know that my account is not safe. He others account number is revealed, and my account number is also relieved. Okay, in between our transaction, $1 million also revealed. Okay, it means the PayPal is not safe. Okay, those kind of things happen, but it is not happened to the Paytm. Paytm is also in the AWS. PayPal is also in the AWS. Why the hacker is not able to hack the Paytm? Why he able to hack the PayPal? It is totally depends on your private cloud, guys. Okay, why? Because this is virtual private cloud. Just one answer. Why he is able to hack the why he is able to hack the PayPal? Why he is not able to hack the Paytm? Okay, okay, this is different. Now, this is the answer, guys. What you will be learning here, how to create the virtual private cloud for your company. Okay, you will be able to see that. Okay. Now, the next thing I will explain you, security groups, guys. Okay, security groups. Now, if you already have anyone cousins or anyone who is working in the IT industry, okay, if any person is working in the IT industry, just go and sit beside him and see his company's URL. Okay, his company's URL. Now others is working for IBM. Let's say IBM URL. Okay, IBM dot I used to work for in the Germany, de slash login slash serp. Okay, our project is called serp. Okay, now this is the URL which I used to work, guys. Okay, now if I open this URL now, it will showing you the nothing. But when I'm working in the IBM, okay, it is showing you .de. It is not showing you the login option. Okay, it is not showing you the login option which I have sent it. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, it is, if I enter something, okay, which in the URL. Okay, now others is working, and if I'm sitting beside others and I enter the URL which is others is working, for suppose others is working on something, and I am copy pasting what he is doing it, but I'm not able to see in the online. how it is possible. He is also using the same internet. We are working together. Okay, me and Adarsh are sitting in co-working space. He is also using same Wi-Fi. I am also using same Wi-Fi. Okay, both are using same Wi-Fi, but the URL is opening for him and it is not opening for me. How it is possible? If you have this question already, if you face this one, then the answer is security group, guys. Okay, your answer is security group. Why? Because who is having the access, and the security group will decide which domain should have the access to which person. Okay, it will totally depending on the security groups. Okay, and it is related to the VPN. Okay, you already know what is meant by VPN and everyone. Okay, most of you are using 99% of you are using the VPNs. Okay, in your mobiles or in your laptops anyway. Okay, it is related to the security groups and VPNs. Okay, security groups and VPNs. Okay, you will be learning over in the third step. You'll learning how to do that. Okay, we'll see the practical. We'll create a URL, and if you see, and I will try to tell you that please try this URL, and only particular people can open that URL in the class, and particular people can't open that. Why? Because I have mentioned in that security group that kind of rule. Okay, how to do those kind of things you will be learning on this security groups. Okay, after these things, then you will be starting server EC2. Okay, EC2 is considered as server, guys. Okay, you have listened the word server hundreds of times, but you doesn't know what is server. Okay, I have a few students said that, sir, I have learned, sorry, I have heard so many times server, server, server. What is server? Okay, first of all, what is server? And I have heard so many times, let me connect to the server. You have heard this sentence, let me connect to the server and get back to you. Let me see in the server and tell you later on. Okay, what is this server? How to connect to the server? They will say, let me connect to the server. It means something else will be there. I have to connect to it. Okay, how to connect to it? Everything you will be seeing in this EC2, guys. Okay, from the scratch. Okay, what is meant by server? How to connect to the server? How to log in into the server? Okay, everything you will be seeing over here. Okay, you will learning from the scratch, and what kind of CPU you will giving it, what kind of memory you will be giving it, everything you will be seeing this. The next point, okay, load balancer. Okay, load balancer in the sense, you might have seen the, I will give you each and everything real time example, guys. Then you will be having what you are learning the real time. Okay, you have seen the big billion days. Okay, in the Christmas Black Friday sale. Okay, I don't know how many you know the Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale is the big billion days sale. Flipkart's Amazon sale will be there. Okay, in the Amazon or sorry, big billion days or a Friday sale. Okay, let's take one showroom. Okay, IKEA is there. Okay, IKEA showroom before Black Friday sale, only 10,000 people are using the IKEA. Okay, just take IKEA, or let's take any clothing store, H&M. Okay, most of you already know the H&M. If you don't know, this is the H&M website where you can buy the clothes. Okay, only clothes. Okay, only clothes. Now you can see, guys, up to 60% off. It's great, they are able to see up to 60% off. Okay, now just see that today the 60% off is there, guys. Yesterday there is no 60% off. Okay, yesterday this website is using only uh, 2000 people. Just imagine 2000 people are using it. Now today, because of 60% off, there will be 2 million people. Okay, 2 lakhs people are using it, or 20 lakhs people are using it. But still the H&M will be able to serve the 2 lakhs people. How it is possible? Okay, how it is possible, how the H&M is able to withstand 2000 people, and how it is able to withstand 2 million people. Okay, it is not even loading, guys. If I just click on this, it will be just show you the men's. Okay, now of course my internet is slow, but I'm saying it will load you the data. Okay, in milliseconds. Okay, what I'm trying to say it is, if the 2 million people also using the H&M at a time, it is able to load it. Okay, if 2000 people also there, it is able to show you the same performance. How it is possible? because of the load balancer, guys. Okay, because of the load balancer, you will be able to handle the load. Okay, whether it is a 2000 people or 2 lakhs people. Okay, because of big billion day sale, you can see on the big billion day sale, there is nothing load in the Flipkart or Amazon, guys. There will be nothing like loading or buffering. It is able to give up the speed, the same speed it is giving the 2000 people one day before. Okay, it is the same way it is giving it to you, guys. Okay, now this is the load balancer where you will be learning that. Okay, the next thing, which is S3. I don't know how many you have the friends of influencers. There are few influencers in our families also. YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer who makes the videos daily. Okay, just go and ask them. They will make at least 100 photos or 2000. 50 videos per day. Okay, 100 photos, 50 videos per day. But they will post only one or two videos or one or two photos. What happens to the remaining? Okay, they will go to the photo shoot. Okay, they will click 100 pictures. Okay, but they will post only two pictures. What happened to the remaining 98? Okay, they will not throw away, guys. If they throw away, that they are not an influencer at all. Okay, they will not throw away, guys. Okay, they will just store it in the place where it is cheaper. Okay, of course, if you store it in the Google will charge you more, guys. Why? Because if you have, you ever seen the Google giving you a free amount of space? No, it's never give you. It give you only 15 GB. Okay, Gmail, if you open your Gmail and see it, it will give you only 15 GB of space for free, guys. Okay, the influencer photos will be, each one photo will be more than 200 or 300 MB, or more than 1 GB also. If it is a HD picture, it will be more than 1 GB, guys. Okay, it will be more than 1 GB. Okay, that's why they can't store it in the Gmail. Okay, they have to store it in the cloud only, guys. Where they will be storing it? They will be storing in the S3. Okay, this is called S3, guys, where it will be having the storage. Okay, we will call, why it is called as S3, in the sense simple storage service. Okay, this is called as S3, all SSS. Okay, now the next thing here we will be seeing, seventh one is CloudFront, guys. Okay, this is the distribution network. Okay, this is the distribution network, guys. For suppose I have created a website in India. Okay, my server is in India. Okay, I want to go international business. Okay, how the international business happen? How the UK person can use my website and send some flowers to his girlfriend? Okay, if I want to send flowers to my girlfriend, guys, I will go to the website and order flowers. How it is happening? I'm sitting in India and I'm ordering something in UK. Okay, how the business is happening and how it is accessible within the region, not within the region, it is global. Okay, that's why it is called as CDN, guys, distribution network. Okay, which we called as content distribution network. Okay, it means it will work globally. Okay, now the next thing which you will be learning here, it is eighth one, which is domains, guys. Okay, domains and route 53. Okay, I will tell you what is this. Just telling you each and everything you will be learning. Okay, route 53 is none other than the domains which you are getting us. Of course, whatever you are trying to make it happen, it will not be under the what you say, IP address or anything like that, guys. Okay, here you will be learning what is IP. Okay, what is private IP and public IP. Okay, if I give you some number, you have to tell me whether it is a public IP or private IP. I will be teaching you that, guys. You will be trained like that. If I give you some number, okay, then you will be telling what is the whether it is a public IP or private IP. First, to know that, you have to know the difference, what is public and what is private. Okay, then only you will have an idea. Okay, this is public, this is private, by seeing just numbers. Okay, if I say like this, something like 65.70.78.125.6, if I say this, you have to say whether it is a public or private. Okay, you have to immediately, by saying the last number, you have to say this is public or private. You will be getting knowledge of that. Okay, and how to get your own domain. Okay, everything will be under domains only, guys. Okay, nothing will be under this. You can see here also hnm.com. Okay, we'll be seeing how to do the domains. Okay, how to buy the domains. Okay, how to buy the domains and how to attach your applications to the domain. Okay, applications to the domain. This is the main engineer work, cloud engineer work. Okay, how to attach your applications to the domain. Okay, this will be learning over here in the route 53, guys. Okay, now the next ninth one you'll be learning is here, it is snapshots. Okay, snapshots, none other called as backups. Okay, just now I told you, if something hacking happened, okay, as a cloud engineer they will ask you what is your next step. Just the manager will come, where ask you where is the cloud engineer, and you will be there, and they will ask what is our next step. Of course the security team will be keep on working. Of course they will be keep on checking how the hacking happened and everything, but the manager will ask you only what is the next step, what we will do, we have to go business live. Okay, if somebody hacked the H&M, the next minute they will ask you what is the next step, how we have to go business live. Then you have to say that don't need to worry, I have the back, just like our god. Okay, you have to be in the movies, they will say that, I don't know how many have seen the movies like uh, I'm not getting the name. Okay, some of the movies in the hacking scenes, right? You will just come like a hero, and just they will say that I'm there, don't worry, I will be what do you say, reviewing you. Okay, just you have to say that don't worry, I have the backups, like a hero, and you have to say that I have the backup, don't worry, I will make the application live. Then you have to say that this backup is there, and you have to make your application live. Okay, you have to make your application live like within next few minutes. Okay, you will be learning how to make it. Okay, you have to take the backups and recovery. Okay, both you will be doing it, guys. Okay, now the next step, which is EBS and EFS. Okay, this is an important interview question also, guys. What is the difference between EBS and EFS? Okay, this will be there. Okay, and this is called as elastic block storage. EBS is elastic block storage. Okay, and EFS is elastic file storage. Okay, where you will be storing your data. Okay, just now I told you, right, this snapshots and backup and recovery, where you will be storing it, in the sense you will be storing it over here. Okay, how to store it. Okay, how to get the data back, and everything you'll be learning in these things. Okay, now the next point, 11th point, is auto scaling. Okay, auto scaling, guys. I will tell you what is meant by auto scaling and everything. Okay, this auto scaling and the load balancer together works. Okay, auto scaling and load balancer together works, guys. Okay, the same way I have given example, right, how it is able to withstand 2 million people, how it will be able to withstand 10 million people also. Okay, for suppose just take an example, 2 million people is there. Okay, 2 million people will be able to accept it, but 10 million people also will be there to accept it. How it is happening, in the sense, the word scaling, the word scaling is, in the sense, it is going up. Okay, up and down, both case. Scaling is in the sense both up and down. Okay, for suppose if it is there to just now, today 60% off is there, tomorrow it is not there, guys, this sale is not there, again it will come back to 2 million people to 2000 people. Okay, then it is then the word should be there, which is called as auto scaling. Auto scaling, in the sense, it is scaling up whenever it is necessary. Okay, and it is scaling down whenever it is not necessary. Okay, scaling down. Okay, this you will be learning over here in the auto scaling, guys. The next one is SNS, simple notification service. Okay, one thing I can guarantee you, guys. Okay, as a cloud engineer, okay, you will not working 24 by 7. Okay, that is one the best part. Okay, 24 by 7 you will not working. And for the diversity, in the sense, girls. Okay, there is no night shift or anything. Okay, there is nothing like night shifts or anything like that, guys. The diversity is there, and simple notification is that what is this service? Why I have explained you this SNS in the sense, this SNS is the service where if something happens to the server, for suppose server got crashed suddenly, nobody is seeing that. Of course, night shift will not be there. Nobody is seeing that. Then what is how it will get a notification in the sense because of this. Okay, because of this, you will get a notification, emails, and the messages. Guys. Okay, one positive and one negative in the sense there is no night shift, but for your bad luck, if any notification comes in the midnight, you have to wake up, guys. That is your roles and responsibility. Your team manager will say compulsory that Shiva, if you get your notification, then you have to wake up. Okay, they will compulsory say, okay, you don't need to work night, you don't need to disturb your sleep, but still, if you get a notification, you have to wake up immediately. Okay, this is the service where you will get a notifications. Okay, how to get the notifications, you have to do it, guys. Sometimes when I am the junior long back, okay, I used to do that. I used to create a server and I used to forgot the notifications, and after tomorrow in the morning when I see that the server got crashed, then I used to get all the scoldings from my manager saying that Shiva, you didn't configure the notifications and we got so much of loss. Okay, since yesterday night onwards until now today morning, we doesn't know that server got crashed and nobody told us and we got so much of loss. Okay, everything should be configured, guys. Whenever you create a server, you have to configure that notifications also. Okay, you have to learn those things. That is also one of the service. All these are the services, guys. Okay, now the next 13th one, which is called as SQS. Okay, I think so. The developers, some of you said that they are working with the Java and Python. They already know about this service, which is called a simple queue service. Okay, and some of you know if you are done the computers engineering, okay, which is called as first in first out. Okay, first in first out, I don't know how many you remember it and get it. Last in first out. Okay, it is a simple queue service, guys. Okay, you will be seeing that queue service. In that queue service there will be calling as tools called as Redis and RabbitMQ. Okay, these things you will be learning, and this is not related to the completely related to the cloud engineering part. It is together, developer and the cloud engineer working together, guys. Okay, now these are all the services, guys. Of course there will be more, but these are the main services. If anyone asks you, can you tell me few services which you have worked in the AWS, then you can say this kind of things, guys. IAM, VPC, security group, EC2, load balancer, S3, cloud, okay, CloudFront, Route 53, snapshots. These are all the services, guys. Okay, these are all the services which you have, which you will be learning in the next 1.5 month. Okay, next 1.5 month you will be learning this all AWS service. 1.5 month only, guys. Until now we didn't come to the DevOps. Only the AWS will be learning here. Okay, this 13 services. Now let's come to the DevOps part. Okay, DevOps tools. Okay, now I have, until now I have told you AWS services. Okay, now here I am talking about DevOps tools, not services, guys. Tools. Okay, this is the part you will be learning over here. Now, okay, this all these 13 services, okay, all these 13 services you will be learning practical, guys, nothing theoretical. Okay, theoretical will be there and the practical will be there. Now you can see here, these are the things you will be learning. Okay, and you can see this is the EC2 servers, and when it comes to the S3s, you will be learning S3s. Okay, each and everything will be learn. Okay, each and everything will be learn practical, guys. Don't think it as it's nothing related to the real time or anything. Everything is real time, guys. Okay, everything will be real time, and you will be seeing the real time scenarios and everything. Okay, now here until now these are the AWS services. Do you have any questions or do you anything before going to the DevOps? Anyone has anything? Okay.
So you're saying this will take 1.5 months to cover this?
Yes, yes, 1.5 month it will be taking. Okay, we'll be saying 1.5 month for these all 13 services.
Oh, then I thought the training was for 45 days, right? So, uh,
No, it's 60 days. It's
okay.
almost 60 days. That's only I said. 45 days in the sense you can't count the Sundays, others. You can't count the Sundays. You can't count the public holidays, something like that. Of course, public holidays in the sense, not all public holidays, only few. Of course, in the last year, we didn't give the, what you say, for the Christmas, or this year we will be giving you for the Sankrant at least one day. I can't say that please sit on the festival day without spending the time with your family. I can't say that don't go anywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
this is not something like that. Or not anything school or college. Okay, the public holidays will be there, and Sundays will not be there. Saturdays will be there. Sundays will not be there. Okay, including everything, they will be saying the 2 months.
Oh,
Okay,
it's Monday to Saturday.
yeah, Monday to Saturday. And if anybody says you, not I'm not saying me only, if anybody says you in any other institutional, if we will teach you in only 45 days, then they are not teaching all this. Okay, if anybody saying you within 45 days we'll teach you the AWS and DevOps, then don't go. Literally don't go. Why? Because they are not teaching you the full syllabus. Nobody
Okay.
can teach you in the 45 days the full syllabus. Okay, that's why never go if you are doing set 45 days you will be seeing the complete syllabus. Okay, because if you don't see the complete syllabus, then what is the use of learning? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I know some of you are having more amount of time already. It's 1.5 hours. Just let me complete the DevOps, then we can have the Q&A. And if you want to have more questions, then we'll have it. Let me go through the DevOps. Okay, in the DevOps, we'll be learning about the Git, guys. What is meant by Git in the sense where the developers will store the code. Okay, where the developer stores the code and automation process and everything will be there. Okay, there that is one of the tool. And you can ask me the question like, if it is a developers one, why we have to learn? Okay, if it is a developers one, still we have to learn, because you have to work with the developers, guys. Okay, we have to work with the developers. We will be seeing that. Okay, and this is a very very important one, guys. Okay, this is very very important one. Now, when it comes to the next DevOps, which is called as Jenkins, this is the automation tool. Okay, automation tool, we will be learning first automation tool, guys. I'm not saying that this is the only automation tool. We'll be learning the automation tool, first automation tool, Jenkins, and we'll be seeing the what is meant by automation, why it requires. Okay, before the automation and what is the after the automation tool. Okay, I said you 2009 or onwards, the Jenkins is there. Before the Jenkins, how we used to use it, and after the Jenkins, how we are using it. Everything will be learning over that. Okay, before and after. Then we will be seeing the Maven, guys, which is related to the Java. Okay, which is related to the Java. And we will seeing the automation part in the Maven. Of course, we are not writing any code. Automation part in the Maven, and we'll be doing the first project. Okay, the first project, which is Maven project, guys. Okay, first project, which is Maven project, we'll be doing. Okay, everything related to the real-time projects, guys. Okay, you can just Google my name. This is my account. Anybody can use this is one of the my account. I have 4 accounts. This is one of the account. You can use this one. Just open it and check it. These are all the real-time projects, guys. Kubernetes project, .NET, Maven project, Ansible. Okay, Instagram visualization. What it will do is like how many posts you have done. For suppose if Deepak has the Instagram, if I enter the Instagram ID of Deepak, okay, then it will give me the data how many posts he has done for today, per this week, per month, per thing, and how many videos he has uploaded, how many photos he has uploaded. Everything will be there in this Instagram visualization, guys. Okay, all these project you will be seeing in the thing, but first let me complete this one. Okay, this will be the Maven project. First project will be there, and after that we'll be handling the Docker. Okay, and we'll be seeing this Docker second project. Okay, multiple applications. I will tell you what is Docker in simple and normal way. Okay, Just the word Docker in the sense multiple applications. If anyone asks you what is Docker in the simple way, just answer this: multiple applications running in one server or room, one room. Okay, multiple applications running in one server or one room. Okay, this is called Docker, guys. Okay, we will be seeing the Docker project. Okay, this is the second project we'll be seeing it. For each topic we'll be seeing completing the topic and seeing the project. Okay, only the Docker and the project complete this fourth point will take you at least 4 days, guys. 4 days will be taking over it, because it is a huge topic. You can see here in the previous batch. Okay, you can see the huge topic will be there, and we will be seeing the manual deployment and automation deployment and everything. Okay, that's why it will take at least 4 days of time for this Docker project. Okay, now the next thing, the fifth part, we'll be seeing Ansible, guys. Okay, Ansible. Why I'm telling this Ansible after the Docker in the sense, we'll be seeing the, this is called as configuration tool. Okay, this also I will tell you in the simple way what is the real time way in this sense. Right? For suppose I will tell others to make what you say, every day go to shop and get me sorry, uh, not kind of this. I will take another example. Just I will tell others to, there are 30 servers. Okay, there are 30 places, just not take servers. I will say 30 places are there. Okay, 30 systems are there. Okay, where he has to install Python in every system. Okay, I will give the task to others. Okay, there are 30 systems, guys. It will take at least one system 5 to 10 minutes. It means 300 minutes will be there for others. It will take 300 minutes for him to install all the 30 systems. But with the help of Ansible, guys, okay, with the help of Ansible, this is the tool where he will be installing in his system. Okay, and connect all the system his to his system, which is called as a master. Okay, where it will called as master, guys, master system. Okay, where it is called as master system. In this master system he will give the command that please install, please install Python in all 30 systems. Okay, he will give this command. Okay, and sit and relax. Okay, he don't need to give, he don't need to go to each and every system and install it, guys. He will be installing in his master system. Sorry, he will be giving this command in his master system, which is connected to the 30 other systems. And he will just type this command, please install Python in all 30 systems, and sit and relax. Okay, he doesn't need 300 minutes, guys. It will be completed in just 13 minutes, 13 or 15 minutes, all the 13 systems. Okay, that is the power of Ansible. Okay, that we will be learning over in the configuration management tool. Okay, after this we'll be doing one Ansible project, guys. Okay, why? Because which is related to Docker only. Okay, how it will be in the sense, if I tell you I want one application in the two servers at a time. Okay, I want one application in two servers at a time. Then how it is possible in the sense, you have to be using the Ansible. Okay, with the help of Ansible. Okay, Ansible and Docker. Okay, we'll be seeing the fourth project, guys. Okay, Ansible and Docker. We'll be seeing the fourth project. Okay, you can see here in my repository also it is there. Okay, Ansible is there. Okay, now the next thing we'll be seeing after the Ansible is Kubernetes, guys. Okay, very very important part. Okay, without this you can't say you are a DevOps engineer. Okay, Kubernetes will be learning over here. Okay, and what is Kubernetes and everything, we'll be seeing that. Okay, I will just give you one small example. You will be understanding that Docker is like individual house. Kubernetes also an individual house, but your individual house in the gated community. Okay, just the difference, guys. Okay, Docker is an individual house. Okay, where you have constructed for yourself. Okay, Kubernetes is like same individual house. Okay, your duplex house will be there, but it's in the gated community. Okay, constructed by the construction company. Okay, that is the difference between the Docker and the Kubernetes, case. Just giving you an idea. It is not something complicated, and it is very simple. Okay. After seeing the Kubernetes, you will be doing one more project, fourth project, which is the Kubernetes project. Okay. Everything will be doing the practicals, guys, not any theoretical. Okay. The Kubernetes project. Okay. After that, you will be seeing the logging. Okay. The first thing, already there are few developers here. The first thing, they will ask any error. Okay. If they found any error, if there is nothing working. Okay. For suppose this is there. Okay. If it is, if I'm clicking on baby, it is showing me the men's session. Okay. If I click on the baby, it is showing the men's session. That is the error. Then what happens? They will ask the developer why it is happening. If I click on baby, it is showing the men's. Then the developer will ask the DevOps engineer that, Shiva, can you please provide the logs? What is meant by logs? In the sense, the application logs, how the application behaves. Okay, that logging setup you have to do it, guys. Okay, that logging setup you have to do it. Okay, those things you will be seeing over that in the logging, guys. Okay, that is also very very important part. You will be seeing it. And the next part, which is eighth one, which is called as monitoring. Okay, if something happened to the monitor, sorry, if something happened to the application, you have to get the notifications, guys. That is will be under the Prometheus and Grafana. I don't know, just giving you the tool names also, where you will be just comparing it, where you are learning more. Okay, ELK and CloudWatch, this is the logging tools. Okay, these tools you will be learning both. And the architecture will be looking like this, guys. Little bit, let me show you the architecture. Where is this login? This is the Kubernetes logging and monitoring. Okay, you can see this is the architecture view of the logging. Sorry, logging and monitoring, guys. Okay, how it works with the Docker, how it works with the Kubernetes. Okay, how it works with the CloudWatch, and how it works with the ELK. What is meant by ELK and everything. We'll be seeing this one, logging and monitoring. Okay. Now, after this, we'll be seeing the monitoring, Prometheus and Grafana tools. And the ninth part, which is the main important part, infrastructure as a code, is Terraform and Cloud Formation. Okay, both case. Some of you might be seeing only the Terraform, okay, in some other places, but we will be seeing both Cloud Formation and the Terraform, guys. Why? Because nowadays the Cloud Formation is the highest part, which are asking in the companies in the interviews. They are asking, if you know the cloud, I have seen one interview, if you know the Cloud Formation, then you are hired. Literally they are saying that in the starting of the interview, do you know the Cloud Formation? Then you are good to go for the person. Why? Because the cloud formation is very important. They doesn't want to train the people who are already in there. They want to get the people who are already trained. Okay, because they don't want to waste the time. If you know the cloud formation, then they will they will keep you directly inside the project and get you the data. Of course, the Indian clients are not saying like that. The American clients, the US clients or Australian clients, saying the literal words. If you know the cloud formation, then you are hired. Okay, because they need the person who have the knowledge on the cloud formation. Okay, what is cloud formation and Terraform? Just one word. The same step I have asked you the others, like 30 systems. Okay, 30 in the 30 system I told the others to install Python, right? Okay, now I will give the same kind of task to others, like can you please install more 10 systems? Install more 10 systems, guys. I'm not telling the others to install Python on 10 systems. I'm telling the others to assemble the 10 systems. In the storeroom there are 10 system parts is there. Okay, there is CPU, there is monitor, there is mouse, keyboard and everything. I'm telling others to do that. Please assemble those parts and install the Python in it. Okay, then how much time it will take for him? At least one system to assemble, it will take half an hour to 1 hour of time, guys. It means to install 10 systems, to assemble the 10 system, it will take others 10 hours of time. Okay, those kind of tasks, if I give him regularly, tomorrow also I will tell him to do more 10 more systems, again 10 more systems, again 10 more systems. He will get he will get fed up and resign the job. Okay, he will just say that you do your work, I am resigning my job. Okay, but if he has a tool, okay, if he has a robo AI tool where he doesn't need to do anything, he will give the command that please assemble those 10 systems. Okay, then it is easy for him, right? He will just sit and relax in the chair, and he will tell the robo that please install the first system with the 16 GB CPU memory, and second system with the 8 GB CPU memory, and third system with the 32 GB CPU memory. If he sell those kind of things, then it is easy for him. He doesn't need to do the manual work. That is the Terraform and the cloud formation, guys. Okay, creating the infrastructure with the help of the code by giving the commands. Okay, that is the infrastructure as a code, guys. IAC. Okay, IAC is none other than the infrastructure as a code. Okay, this you will be learning in the Terraform and cloud formation, guys. Okay, these all things you will be learning in the DevOps area. Okay, these all things you will be learning in the DevOps area, and we will be seeing little bit of Sonar Cube also, guys. Okay, this is related to the security team, but nowadays since 2022-23 they are asking the DevOps person only to handle the Sonar Cube or Sonar Cloud. Okay, both are same, guys. Okay, what is this? In the sense, already developers know what is this. Okay, because they have the idea what it will be doing. It will just scan the developer's code, guys. It will be scanning the developer's code and give the result. Then what is the DevOps engineer work in this? In the sense, you have to configure the Sonar Cube and Sonar Cloud where it is attached to the system, where it is attached to the developer's code, and give the result. Nothing, just here we have to do, you have to concentrate on, here it is installation and configuration. That's it. Okay, nothing much more than this. Nowadays not all the companies are asking, but since 2022 and 23 some of the companies are asking the Sonar Cloud and Sonar Cube also is the DevOps person roles and responsibilities. Okay, these all things you will be learning in the DevOps, guys. Okay, these projects, all the live project, this is the, if you join or not join, this will be there here, guys. Okay, you can just use type my name Shiva hyphen Manohar, and you will be seeing, okay, this. Okay, you can see this and explore this. I don't have any problem on this. You can explore what will happening this, what is the shell scripts doing it. Okay, this is one of the account. I have another one, but those are all the private ones. This is the public one. Okay, this is the public one. You will be able to see what is happening in this. Okay, just will be doing this all the real-time projects and checking the areas of the infrastructure. Okay, this complete DevOps tools and the 4 projects will take you 1 month of time. Okay, that's why I told you 2 months, 2 to 2.5 months max. Okay, any doubts on this, any questions, you can now, I'm ready for the QA. Okay, anything you can ask. I hope you are not sleeping. Does anyone have any questions?
So
So
is
how long are the sessions each day?
One by one, sorry. Nihant, yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, how long are the sessions each day?
Yeah, as I said, 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes,
Oh,
max one
okay.
hour, 15 minutes. Because if you ask more, if you ask me more questions in the session, then I have to answer. One more thing, guys. Just because today is a demo, I'm telling you what you say. At the end of the day, I'm asking you the questions. But I prefer, okay, as a mentor, I prefer when I'm teaching something in middle only, just say, Shiva, please stop. I didn't understand this. Okay, why? Because rather I'm not in a way mentor that asks the questions at the end of the session. Okay, why? In the 1 hour of the session every day, just ask me in the middle. If for suppose I am teaching the Maven, okay, I am teaching the Maven, guys. If when I say import math dot integral, okay, if I say this, then you didn't understand this, then please unmute yourself and call me that, Shiva, can you please stop it? And I didn't understand this. Can you repeat it? Why? Because at the end of the session, if you ask me the question, then it will be difficult for you to come back and understand. My way, guys. What for? Suppose I am the student. If I didn't understand this. From the next minute onwards, I don't understand anything from the downside of this step. Okay, I am also a student. Okay, if I don't understand the first step, I don't understand the next step which I am teaching you, what the teacher is teaching it. Okay, that's why let's stop in this step only. Stop me here itself. Whenever you didn't understand, stop it. Then I will repeat it again. And you can ask the management. There are so many mentors. You can ask the management that I am the person who has so much of patience, guys. If you ask me to repeat it again and again, I'm ready to repeat it. Okay, I'm ready to repeat it again and again, because you have to understand it. That's why some of my sessions will take more amount of time, but the students will have the results. Okay, the students will have the results, but you will to take more amount of time. Okay, this is the way you have to be able to see it. Okay, yeah, Nihant, tell me, does anyone have any other questions? Anything? No question is a stupid question, guys. One more thing. In the sessions also, nothing you might think that, okay, if I ask this, they might think me as stupid. Guys, you are paying money. You are paying money and you are learning it. Nothing is a question called as a stupid question, guys. Question is a question. That's it. Okay, don't think it as if I ask this, something will happen. Okay, if I ask this, they might think me as a stupid or unknown person. Nothing, guys. You are learning. Okay, if you don't learn, you will make mistakes. Okay, that's why please try to learn and ask any questions. Anything, guys? No questions.
So Shiva, this like today we extended for almost 2 hours, right? The classes won't extend
Yes,
to two
yes,
hours.
today is, that's why for the introduction only I said, just for the introduction and asking the Q&A only, it is have already completed what you say 1 hour of time. That's why just for that it's 2 hours, not for every day.
Okay, so every day you'll wrap it up by 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes.
1 hour 10 minutes. I can't stop in the middle also, guys. Like, for suppose if I'm teaching something, I will try to wrap it up that session in that day. For suppose I'm teaching security group. I'm not saying I will complete all the security group in 1 hour. I will try to stop it where I have to stop it. Okay. I will try to stop it where I have to stop it, and it will be within 1 hour or 1 hour 10 minutes max.
Okay.
Anything else, guys? No questions. Okay. It's a little bit different, but it's okay. Okay, guys. If nobody has no questions, then we can wrap it up. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Let's attend on the next class, and we will start with the Linux, and we will see a little bit of how it is before the cloud coming. Okay, the cloud started in the point of 2004 and the 28th only, guys. In the 1990s, the cloud is not there. Okay, how the developers used to work before the cloud and after the cloud. We will be seeing those kind of small things, and we will start the Linux. Okay, as I told you, first we'll be starting the Linux only. That is the basic part. And if you have the Linux, then it is good. And only one thing which I am asking you from your guys is regularity. That's it. If you comes regularly, then I can guarantee you that you will be having landing in the job within the next 3 months. And you already know, if anyone is working in the IT industry, 95% of the people know that March and April is the highest peak time where the more amount of openings will be there. You have joined in the right time, the March and April, because that is the financial year. Okay, financial year ending. The companies has to show to the clients, I have this many people, please give me the projects. or the MNCs or startups, most of the time they will start in the financial year, guys. Okay, March and April is the high peak time. You can see most of the vacancies will be there. Okay, I can guarantee you that if you come regularly, I don't need anything. Okay, come regularly, listen it, and see the notes. Okay, and you will getting the notes, guys. Regular notes will be there for each and every project. It will be having the regular notes, guys. Oh, let me just. This is kind of notepad, but I will provide you the notes. Okay, I'll provide you the notes for the what you say. Uh, for the project purpose, I will providing you the project details also, guys. Like this, where is this one? Docker project. For the suppose it is a Docker project. It is a Kubernetes one. It will be Kubernetes. Okay. If it is a Kubernetes one, it will be Kubernetes. Where it is? Okay. It with the screenshots and everything, guys. Okay. The Docker project will be there with the screenshots and everything. I will provide you it. Okay. These notes you can use it anytime. And most of the time, my notes will be everything in the online only. You can see here the project related. Okay. It is public to everyone. Okay. Anyone can use it. Anyone can clone it. Anything. Okay. They can use it here. And I will provide you the notes, the architecture views, everything. Okay, the architecture views, this kind of notes will be there, and you can see the architecture view and everything. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. One small thing what I'm trying to share, tell you here, it is just attend regularly, see on the class, don't write your own notes. Okay, just listen to class. Afterwards you can see the recordings and write your own notes. What that 1 hour, just concentrate on the video, just concentrate on the class, that's it. Okay, this is only my request, nothing much. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we can wrap it up, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for everyone. And in middle, if I take any names, guys, while like I'm taking example, like others have taken example, please don't mind if I take any names. Okay, sometimes if I'm regularly joining, you are joining, I will remember all the names persons, and I will take the example of the names. If I take the names, please don't take it anything serious. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.